Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Motivore, a good place for ambitious people, a good place for visionaries, a good place for dreamers, a good place for people who want to turn their test into testimonies and their mess in their lives into a message. This is for you. On our last video, we spoke about staying hungry. Today, we're going to speak about knowing your circle. You have to know your circle, man, because now this is you, right? You are in this circle, right? In this circle are influences, right? Whether good or bad, right? Therefore, now you have to come to the point and realization that now you have to control what gets in your circle or what comes out of your circle, because now that is part of your influence, and your influence is going to play a very important role in making sure that you are in a position where you are heading for success, you are heading for greatness, you are heading for achieving your dreams and your goals and your visions. Because now in this circle, man, it's what makes you or break you, man. If you have garbage inside your circle, you have people who always speak garbage, yes, always spewing negativity, they are always spewing something that is not beneficial to you or your goals or your dreams. Therefore, you are going to continue to fail and be a knockout and be a total disappointment. But if you let visionaries, you let dreamers, you let eagles in your circle, therefore you are most likely to produce what is influencing you, man. Ideas in, ideas out. What you put in is what you get out. You reap what you sow at the end of the day. What are you letting to plant and incubate in your soul is what will come out at the end of the day. Therefore, we have to come to the point whereby we take our influences serious. You have to take your influences serious, man. Because it could be your biggest problem, could be your biggest issue, man. You hang around 5 millionaires, guess what? You're gonna be the 6th. You hang around 5 visionaries, guess what? Guess what? You're gonna be the 6th. Oh man, you hang around 5 actors, guess what? At the end of the day, you will be more likely to gain skills to find yourself acting, man. You have to have a good network in your life, because your circle is what breaks you or make you. And you are the one who is responsible for that, man. You are the one to say no to this or yes to this, because now you understand that whatever you put in is what will come out, and it's what make you. Because as a man thinketh, so is he. Therefore, if you let bad thoughts influence you, you're gonna release bad thoughts in your life. Excuse me. That's what it's all about. It's as simple as that. Which brings me now to a big issue, the biggest issue of this era, which is social media. You have to put your social media on check, ladies and gentlemen. That's why we have the block button. That's why we have the unfriend button. We have the unfollow button. You make a good use of them, ladies and gentlemen. If someone is posting garbage, it's unbeneficial to you. You have to have eagles and kings and queens in your timeline, because that will influence your brain at the end of the day. And you're gonna think whatever you see, consciously or subconsciously, it's going to affect you. It's going to affect you whether you like it or not. What you put in is what goes out. Ideas in, ideas out. So you have to make sure that you put your social media on check, man. Because now, instead of having people who post garbage, you can have people who post positivities. People like Motivore, for instance. Motivational speakers out there. You can have pastors out there. You can have people who are all about positivity. People who have positive careers, who are doing great in life. People who inspire you, your role models. That's what it's all about, man. Take care of your influence, man. What you put in is what comes out. What you put in is what comes out. You reap what you sow. I didn't bring it up. It's a universal law. It's a universal principle. You reap what you sow. Because now your soul is more like a garden. And whatever people are talking are seeds. If you let those bad seeds come into your heart, into your brain, into your mind, into your psyche, guess what? Those things are going to be planted in you, and you will find yourself spewing those things out. Today I'm talking to people who are really concerned, who want to make sure that they want to succeed and make progress in their lives. I'm not talking to spectators, to people who are all about being entertained. I'm talking to people who are saying, I want to go somewhere, I want to make myself to be something, man. I'm talking to those people. I'm not talking to entertain, to the people who are being entertained. And guess what? Speaking of entertainment, you know what is the real definition of entertainment? The real definition of entertainment is detained for entry. So while you are being entertained, you are being detained. Something is entering you in the midst of that entertainment, because whatever you are entertaining by watching is influencing you. It's influencing you. The movies are influencing you, whether good or bad. Whatever you see on TV is influencing you. The music that you are listening to is influencing you. So you better listen to positive-minded music that motivates, music that builds, not music that is full of vulgar and all those things, man. I understand. This is our generation, man. We live in a new... They put all the vulgars and all these things. They are bragging about everything. What's that going to benefit you at the end of the day? What's that going to benefit you? Because at the end of the day, whether you like it or not, whether it's music or not, it's influencing you. And the dangerous thing about music is that whatever words that they put in that song, it's able to bypass your conscious mind straight into your subconscious to be stuck in here. That is why at the end of the day, you find yourself singing a song unaware. Oh man, if I want to teach someone something, I will put it in a song. It's easier to grab it because it goes further than we think in your brain. So you have to know what's in your circle, man. On a day-to-day basis, man. What's influencing you? The books you read, the movies you watch, the music you listen to, the kind of friends that you have, the topic that you are having with your friends. You want to speak to people who speak ideas, man. You don't want to speak to people who are all about gossip and all those things and comparing this to that. No, you want people who are speaking ideas all the time. People who are thinking about the next big thing. Those are supposed to be your friends, man. And you don't have to hesitate cutting someone out. Because at the end of the day, they are doing whatever they are doing at your expense. The expense of your dreams, the expense of your vision, the expense of your aspirations, the expense of your time. Oh, speaking of time, time is the most valuable asset that you can ever have, man. Because it's something that it's never regained once it's lost. I can always regain my money. I can always regain my reputation. I can always regain, my self-esteem. But time, once it's gone, man. So you have to spend it wisely because each and every one is given 24 hours. And people are going to use your time to push their own agendas while yours is on hold. Because you are the good person, you are the kind person, you are the considerate person. You forget that at the end of the day, you are in a circle and whatever is in your circle is influencing you, your thoughts, and in turn will come out one way or the other. Because as a man thinketh, so is he. So what you put in is what you get out. What you put in is what you get out at the end of the day. So watch your circle, ladies and gentlemen. And another thing about your circle is that It has to be smaller, man. The bigger your circle, you are losing focus. You are losing focus, you don't know what to do at the end of the day. Because you have a lot of things influencing you. You don't know what's what. We don't know what. We want order. We want cleanliness. We want godliness. We want to see ourselves in a position where we see and we have direction of where we are going, because there's a lot of voices that are in your circle and they're influencing, pulling you apart. This one is pulling you here, that one is pulling you here, because in this media, man, you have politicians, we have musicians, we have actors, we have, entertainers, we have business people, they are all pulling your attention, all of them, man. They want your time and they want your money. If you're not careful, you will be tossed to and fro, not knowing what to do and not knowing where to go. Be all about reading books, be all about watching what is beneficial. Be it on YouTube or anywhere else. Be all about having positive-minded people on your social media list. Be all about that, man. There's a lot of motivational speakers. There are a lot of people who talk positivity. There are a lot of people who have good careers, who are making a follow-up on their careers. Perhaps you are seeing that person as a role model. Those are the people you are supposed to follow, because you have no time to waste. You have no time to waste. When is it gonna be that you are being a spectator, being entertained each and every day? Whereas you can be the leader and be someone who is actually in a position to do exploits. You are not going to do exploits, man, if you still have a popcorn brain that doesn't want to grow. You are like a cat being, a cat, when we are wavering a light, it follows. You are following everything that glitters. That's what we are all about. No, you are not going to get anywhere with that attitude, man. You have to know what's in your circle, man. Positive vibes in my circle. My circle should be smaller, and I have to make sure that I monitor what's in and what's out. There's a reason we're fences, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, fences are there to keep bad people out and keep good people in. That's why we have fences. Fences are boundaries, man. Have fences around you. Know what to let in and what to let out. Take care of your mind, take care of your brain. Know what you're supposed to do. Know who you should let in or know who you should let out. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Motivore mindset. Understand your circle. Be aware of what's in your circle.